Welcome to this video of the method that we call Passport. This method is part of the Getting to Know Each Other category. This method stimulates the process of getting to know each other and building connections. It is dynamic and easily engaging. We recommend to use it on the first day of the training activity or at the moment when the group doesn't know each other that well yet. We recommend to use it in groups from 12 to 30 participants with a duration of 30 to 40 minutes. You will need the following material: passport template, paper if you don't want to use the template, pens, markers, mask tape, and energetic music and speakers. There are no specific space restrictions to this method, just make sure the room is big enough for participants to move around freely. Here, Olga will guide you through the method.
Prepare all the mentioned materials and then explain the idea to the group around passport, that it's an activity that will engage all the group and everyone will kind of pinch into the developing of the passport of different persons. After you're gonna describe what is the passport, then prepare some music that will be the exchange factor behind the different tasks. So when you start playing the music, ask participants to move around the training room with different kind of movements, and it's very important that they're gonna be passing the passport papers between each other until the music stops. When the music stops and you get the attention of the group, ask them to perform sequence of different tasks. For example, drawings, a face of the person or their eyes or their hair, or writing the answer for the question that the people will need to ask between each other, like about their favorite food or the city they like to visit, and so on. So the sequence is always the same, that you play the music, people exchange between each other, and then they perform different tasks. Make sure that you're gonna give around 1 minute for the exchange during the music and 2 or 3 minutes for performing different tasks. The last step of the activity is to finally for the person to receive their own passport. Just look at it, comment it, you can sit in the circle and just show it off, and then you can put it on the wall if you are running a bit longer activity, more than 1 day. This method is really good for the group after a series of name games or presentations that they are having, to just have a little bit of fun, bit informal, still quite reflective, but at the same time dynamic, and it creates a very good output. So I would recommend it, especially if you are running a training activity for longer than 1 day, that then you keep the passports on the wall and people can leave each other messages and it just look very great visually. If you are able to do this method, you should definitely try on, because it's not very difficult to facilitate. I will especially recommend it to beginner trainers, because I never met anyone in the group that would not like it or enjoy it.
Thank you for watching. On the description box, you will find links and support material to implement this method. YouTrain is co-funded by the Erasmus Plus program of the European Union. For more videos on non-formal education, please check out our channel and subscribe.